Hello. I have a message for you on May is Mental Health Month, and I want you to raise your hand if you've ever felt like you had to hide your pain to be loved, to be accepted, to be included. Yeah, me too. But not anymore. Can we just finally stop acting like mental health is this like weird hush hush taboo conversation? It's not a bad word. It's also not even a secret. It's just being human. In my opinion. Yeah, that's right. Being perfectly imperfect, beautifully imperfect, sometimes anxious, often overwhelmed, and totally normal human being in a wild world. Mental health affects every single one of us. And not in some clinical, cold, chart your symptoms way. It shows up in our silence. It shows up in our people pleasing, in our late night overthinking, in our early morning, how do I do it all? Oh, it's our spirals. It lives in the gap between who we pretend to be and who we really are. But here's the magic. You are not your past. You are not broken. You were never broken. You are enough, wildly, fully radiant enough simply because you exist. And healing, it doesn't have to be this big, dramatic, heavy overhaul. Sometimes it just takes a deep breath, a walk in the sun, a messy cry, a desperate scream, a solo dance party in the kitchen, maybe a no when you've been conditioned to always say yes. It's actually in the tiny sacred moments that we choose ourselves, when we choose ourselves, again and again. Not perfectly, but honestly, authentically. And what if the pain that you've been carrying, it isn't the end of your story? What if, but what if it was the beginning of your becoming? What if your hurt holds hidden gifts, lessons that are meant to be shared, so that someone else out there doesn't have to feel so alone in theirs? Because, my friends, that's how we rise together, not in shame, but in truth, in community. Surround yourself with the souls who see your light, even when you forget yourself. The ones who remind you who you really are when you're dimming yourself to fit in or to survive. This life wasn't meant to be done solo. We need our people. We need our tribe. We need those sacred mirrors. We need our people, our tribe who say, hey, you're playing small. Spread those wings, my friend, and fly. So here's your loving reminder today. Be messy. Be real. Be you. Because when you show up in your truth, you give others permission to do the same. And that, my friend, that is the kind of mental health movement that actually heals the world. Because we don't heal by pretending we're fine. We heal by getting real, messy, magical, and all that encompasses that. So during Mental Health Awareness Month, choose you without judgment. Get curious without criticism. Step boldly into the truth of who you are because you are enough simply by existing. And if others judge and criticize you, it's not about you. It says more about where they are in their lives. You're being a mirror to them. And they're waiting to see if this is really what you want so that they can have the permission to show up for themselves. So take that leap of faith. All it takes is one small action and be consistent in that small action. Because your greatness lives on that other side of fear. Because your comfort zone is not going to do that for you. Till next time, I want you to please remind yourself that you are not broken. You never were. So be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Lead from love, starting with yourself. Spread joy in the world. Choose it. Be it. I am Mama Rita Rose. Stay classy, my friends. I love you.